Yeah, so my name's Edwin Higginson and I'm the Director of Australian Electric Vehicle Specialists. So we're based here in Newcastle. We started off consulting and advising fleets on how to transition everything over to electric. Because as a fleet manager, you know, it's not as simple as just going and buying a new car. So then when we started to really get into some of the issues that they face, there's a whole range of things that you're going to have to resolve to be able to transition to electric, such as workshops, compliance, you know, how you lay out your depots, all your charging infrastructure. So that's when we started to realise that we needed to also develop some special solutions for that. So that's what we do. So we convert vehicles to electric from diesel, specialised stuff. You know, if you're going to replace a diesel engine, just simply replacing it, you can turn it to electric. Mobile chargers, yeah, a whole range of things, which is quite exciting. Yeah, so we started about 5 years ago and we've been really across all of Australia. So currently we've got clients in Tasmania, WA, Queensland, Sydney. You know, what we're looking for is actually more in Newcastle, which would be quite obviously helpful ourselves. But we started now getting inquiries from overseas as well. So really what we're doing is particularly converting Land Cruisers to electric. No one else is doing that. So we've had inquiries from Indonesia and Vanuatu and Middle East and even over in Europe, which is quite exciting, but it's probably going to be a couple of years before we can effectively do that. It's one of the COVID stories. So me and a mate were sitting in the garden having a beer going, there's got to be something better than just working for corporate the rest of our lives. So you know, coming from a fleet background, we understood the challenges that were going to happen as everyone moves to electric. We can also already start to see this happening overseas. And we knew that Australia was going to be going in exactly the same direction. So we knew it was an opportunity. We knew if we got in early, we would be able to get ahead of the curve. And that's what it feels like we're currently doing, which is great. Yeah, so it's constantly changing. So we're now up to 14 people, which is growing pretty quickly, all based here in Newcastle. Yeah, we do everything from still consulting to councils, government and commercial fleets on how they're going to transition over the next 10, 15 years. We've then got teams of engineers that are currently working on a whole range of conversions from brand new 4x4s to classic cars and even buses as well. So no day's the same, which is great. But we're all excited about what we're doing and where this might come drive us to in the next few years. There's been a whole range of things. I think it's when someone comes to us and jumps in our cars and actually just understands how different it is. That's amazing to me. And we always try and make sure that whatever we do, there's a wow moment. There's got to be a wow factor. It's not just a standard car. It's just gone from diesel to electric. It's got to be wow. And we find a lot of people find that. So as soon as we try an electric vehicle, whatever type of vehicle it is, from cars to trucks, you've got to have a wow moment because you want more, and that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, it's, you know, coming from Northern England back home with farming, you know, it was always about trying to, you know, not throw stuff away, see how you can reuse it. Old cars, old engines, old parts, everything besides that as well. And so there's no different. It's like what we've got today. It's rather than just throwing it away, it's how can we repurpose it and make it better, and that's what we love doing. Currently, at the moment, we've got a 1980s double-decker bus getting converted over. So that was parked out in a field. It had pretty much been left to rot. That's getting fully refurbished at the moment. It's getting a new electric motor and full drive system in there, which is going to be amazing for it. So it's going to give it another 40, 50 years of life afterwards, but in a lot more powerful, cleaner, fully off-grid living camper for the client. And it looks a lot cooler than the modern one. Well, we're really the only ones in Australia that can do bespoke electric vehicle conversions. For a couple of people, which is great, bringing in kits from overseas to try and convert vehicles. But we're doing it ourselves so that we can actually bring the latest technology in. And whether you want an old car, a modern car, a bus, whether you want 50-kilometre range or 1,000-kilometre range, we can do all of those. And I think that's what our difference is, and that's what we're really pushing for now going forward. Yeah, well, we're really benefiting off coming off the back of what the electric vehicle market's doing across the world. So as components are getting cheaper, we're being able to source those for ourselves. We're then going to be able to put those into any vehicle here. So it's interesting. So on average, the total age of a car in Australia is 21 years old before it gets scrapped the majority of the time. So what we're doing is able to extend the life of that asset quite reasonably with better performance, lower operating costs, and that's what we're trying to do, which ultimately helps circular economy at the same time. Well, one thing I love about Newcastle and all the different businesses that are here, we're quite local. We all help each other, all deal with each other in a range of events. So we'll try and work off the back of the different learnings that people are doing, whether it's circular or innovative or all of those things coming together. Has been exciting since moving here 5 years ago. So I've had a whole range of those connections within Newcastle. So I'm on the board of Hunter Innovation Festival, which has been fantastic. Part of HunterNet, Darntier as well over at Lake Macquarie. We've got Boomerang Lab, so I2N as well. So there's all these different people within the community that's trying to help each other, which is really good. It's rather than being competitive, it's really about all of us trying to help and sort of work together to, export what we've got. Yeah, I think it's just purely down to good business practice is about saving the waste, using what you can to make your products going forward. So I think it's just good business practices. So yeah, it's something that's worth looking into. And sometimes it's what you're actually doing every day anyway, but it's maybe just scaling it bigger than what you're currently. Oh, we're only just getting started. So I think in this year, 10% of all new cars are electric, which is great. But I was in Norway, started the year, and it's 97% of all new cars are electric. And when you're walking around the city, you just see the benefits of that. So lots of cars and trucks and buses, but everything's silent, which is fantastic. So I think we're only just at the beginning here in Australia, and we're really excited about the next 10 years and being part of it. So next for us in a week and a half, we're exhibiting Agquip, which is going to be fantastic. We've got a new product that we're launching alongside doing the car conversions. We're actually looking at how we do mobile battery storage and mobile EV chargers for electric excavators, electric tractors and things like that, but you can't drive down the road to the Tesla charger. We can take the charger to you. So that's really the next step. We're doing bus conversions. We're doing the 4x4 conversions for mining and agriculture as well. So it's quite an exciting time. We're hopefully going to be looking at crowdfunding towards the end of this year to really start to scale quickly, bring a lot of this advanced manufacturing back here locally. So we're not having to export these components from overseas. We can do it ourselves. And yeah, we're really excited about next year. Yeah, so Google us. We're on the internet. We go to a lot of events here in Newcastle, which you can obviously reach out. We're involved with Newcastle Uni as well, and more than welcome to come out and see what we're doing at Beresfield. And yeah, and keep your eyes open for social media in the hopefully next 2 months, and you'll be able to invest as well. So it's Australian Electric Vehicle Specialists, or AustralianEVS.com. Thank you.